What's up, everyone? Welcome to a new episode, First Time Recycling. Got myself, Hero, here, and got Alvin right here to my right.
Your superstars
of the show. So what do you have in your hand there, Alvin?
Let's see. So I have some Forte. Is that Forte?
It looks like Forte.
Forte inline brake levers. So right now we have my wife's bike behind me. Hero's old bike, aka old bike.
A giant Defy.
Yep. So we're gonna be installing some inline brakes. She has always been a little worried about pulling these brake levers, so we're gonna put them right up here, and pretty much they should work just as well as the originals. And I'm hoping that this kit has everything that is needed to
set this up.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens. I'm not too sure. We've never done this before.
Nope.
So we were pretty excited.
The function of them, it makes sense, you know, because on the top bar, you don't have any brakes there. You would actually have to take time, and that could mean a crash if you have to go here and then grab your brakes. But if you have them right there,
and especially if you're not like an experienced rider riding every day.
We're gonna get to
these in, and we'll have all the fun in the world.
All right. So instructions say: identify the right and left lever. Logos should face up. Number 3 of this instruction sheet says that we might have to remove some of the bar tape. Hopefully not. We're going to try to avoid that. We're going to remove the inner brake cable inside the housing and expose a sufficient cable housing. So you guys, the instructions look simple. What's throwing us off is once these are mounted on the bars, when you pull them, we're imagining the cable being pulled that way when the cable is actually supposed to go this way. So we're kind of confused at that, but I guess once it's on there and once we run the cable through, we might be able to see.
Because maybe it holds inside on this side, maybe, so when you pull, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, we're gonna figure it out. It's like, you know, this is truly our first time doing this. So,
I just feel backwards right now for whatever reason.
No, yeah, I see it. It's backwards too. So, yeah, so, you know, we'll figure it out. If you guys are gonna do something like this, once we figure it out, you guys will know. The housing has a metal lining within it, I guess to keep the rigidity and for the cable, the inner cable, to slide through it easier without poking holes into the housing. There's a little metal piece here that Alvin's trying to cut off. It's connected to the other side of it, so that's why it's not breaking this free.
Make sure you should I just unwrap the tape then? Since the cable's gonna have to be replaced.
Are you gonna have to replace the cable?
Yeah, it looks like I cut it.
Oh, dang.
Cut a couple of pieces. Here, take a look.
You did. Do we have cable?
I have cable.
Oh, okay. We got lucky. We have a supply of brake cable. But yeah, the reason why we're gonna have to change it now is because when we're trying to remove the housing, we cut some strands of the brake cable, and eventually that'll lead to problems. And plus the end of this one is all messed up, so might as well cut it. Cable's being routed through right now. Trying to get it routed through. There it is. All right. So now it's my side.
Hold on, just make sure it's...
Let's put it all the way. Yep. All right. I'm gonna pull. So now we insert this end like so. Insert, pull, sir. All right, so this end goes in there like so, and then we measure to here, and bada bing, bada boom.
This part doesn't work period.
I know.
It only works on forte brakes.
What we're trying to do is we're trying to center the caliper so the pads hit the rim equally and doesn't move the rim over to one side. So Alvin's holding the caliper closed and I'm tightening the cable. That should be good.
If you want to take out the tire,
Exactly. And if we want to remove the tire, you pull this up, it opens up the calipers, and then this way to close it back.
One and done.
All right.
So pretty much what we're doing here, push it through. And then we'll lift here. So right now you're gonna kind of see that there's this little piece in here. Push the thing.
Push the cable.
Yeah. There you go.
See the cable coming out. And then you're just gonna pull.
Much. This is the piece that we had to pry out. There's kind of like a little holder in there that you can probably maybe see a little bit.
Not really, it's a little too dark. Yeah, I could get the light, let's see.
And then opening on each side. That pops that little piece out, and then you can just pull the cable right through. So
All right, cable's all the way through.
now we can cut our cable, or cut that piece without worrying.
Now, yeah, the housing, cable housing is what he meant. Nice, this one's gonna be quicker.
Yeah, I just had to make the first mistake.
It's okay, that's how we learn. And luckily it was the short side. Imagine if we had a long, and then the cable wasn't long enough. So yeah, that's a tip for you guys if you're gonna attempt this job. Always start with the shorter cable.
No, and if you make sure you have extra parts.
And extra parts.
Or you have a store that sells these parts by you. Okay, we can get our hands all sticky again.
Well, technically, if you pull the cable out the way we did,
Yeah,
you can avoid that completely. I got it. So just like before, we will be feeding the cable from the lever side, the main lever side back, feed it through, all the way through, and back to the rear. To make this an easier process, removing the whole bar tape will probably help.
Because then it'll go straight.
Yeah, because then we'll be able to go straight instead of have to deal with this bend here. But it's okay. We like to make our lives harder. You learn more.
We're just not rich enough to afford to buy a new bar tape.
I know. I'm just joking. Is it going in?
Yeah. Awesome.
Alvin is now adjusting the levers so they're at their recommended 45-degree angle. What I gotta say, first time for us doing this. This is pretty cool. Love the engineering that was involved in making these.
All right.
All right,
we
guys.
Finished. It wasn't too long. We did have one little mess up, but other than that, at least I had some spare parts.
Yeah, lucky for that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we would have to postpone this episode.
No. But other than that, it looks good. Love the look of it.
Yeah.
They still need to be lined up a little more, but like I said, it'll be good for us to kind of do a test run and ride on it. But they feel amazing.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited.
All right.
So it worked. So yeah, thumbs up.
So yeah.
Anyway, guys, thank you.
And make sure to smash that like if you found this video helpful. Scroll to the bottom right, hit that subscribe button. And in the description field, join us on Facebook and Instagram.
See you later.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Peace out.
Woo!
Woo!